Hey everyone, this is a short how-to video on how to make a mustard, what do you call it, Hunter?
Golden's mustard dressing.
Golden's mustard dressing, which is going to have all of the things that you see here. Golden's mustard. There's a little bit of horseradish, some vinegar. You can have dressing.
Apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar. We're using minced garlic, and you can use your own favorite brand of olive oil. And this would be some honey. Okay, and we're going to do the preparation in a special carafe
And water.
to do it. Now this is a little carafe that they sell at the store that you can use, and it doesn't have to be exactly that carafe. What we have is we've taken the time to show you about what the proportions are, because there's markings already existing on this jar in certain linear locations, and we're going to use those as visual cues. And what I've got right here in this one picture is to show you what those tend to be in looks like in cups, fractional cups. Okay, now let's start off. Hunter, can you start us off with what you?
He doesn't.
You saw Hunter's not good. Yeah, Sandy was going to take over from here.
The first ingredient in our famous homemade Golden's mustard dressing is vinegar. And this is made from Good Seasons, where you mix a packet up. So I kind of adapt it a little. And since we're using Golden's, and since we're using mustard, which has a lot of vinegar in it, I usually go a little lower on the vinegar than the line, or the measurement of 1/3 of a cup. So a little less than 1/3 of a cup of vinegar, because mustard is very vinegary. And as Michael Simon, I have learned, says, when he makes a vinaigrette, he always goes, I think it's 2 times the amount of oil or fat to vinegar. Anyway, next is a bit of water. There's a W line here, and I do fill it up to there from the lower vinegar line. Depends how thick you like it, how thin. And then the oil line, and I do use, how much oil? It says a 1/2 cup here, so say 1/2 cup. Probably should go a little more if we were following the Michael Simon routine. Because there's no oil in anything else in the dressing. It's pretty, watching the oil pour slowly.
It's really becoming kind of a pretty color there, isn't it?
Okay.
And that mustard isn't even in yet.
And the oil.
Okay, wait, hold on, let me catch them up a little bit. Again, what we did is going back to the little diagram here, we've done a 1/3 cup of vinegar, another 1/6 of a cup of of water, and then after that a 1/2 cup of oil. Now the rest of the volume is a 1/2 cup, and there's going to be some other additional things that we're going to add in, kind of just to taste. And you'll see those in a few seconds here. Okay, so we're going to head off back to the video. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's a little side here. There's some stir-fried vegetables going off on the side, which is unrelated to the dressing. So there's some simmering going on. Well, while we're waiting for that, the next thing is to go in is going to be garlic.
Or mustard.
How much garlic are you going to put in there, Sandra?
Just maybe to taste, a teaspoon to 2, or you can even put up to almost a tablespoon. Depends what you like. This isn't fresh garlic, it's the already minced stuff.
Which is
if I use fresh, I'd use a couple cloves, minced or pressed. Rinse a spoon. And horseradish. And sometimes I do a different order. I put the mustard in. Horseradish again to taste. This isn't particularly spicy horseradish. Oopsie.
Oops. I'll take the cap.
And mustard, the key ingredient. And I leave just enough room now to leave some for honey.
That's a whole lot of mustard.
I don't measure the honey. Just pour it in. I'm trying to watch it. Sometimes I shake it first up and then I add honey. I would say maybe a tablespoon of honey. Or
That's
so.
more than a tablespoon.
We have our commentary in the background. Okay.
And then all you do is
Put the cap on.
put the cap on and mix.
Hold the cap very safely.
And we'll do some mixing. Okay, well that's the gist of it. Hope you enjoyed this.
We'll show you the final picture.
We'll show you later once we get it all mixed up. Okay, we're back, and the mustard dressing is now mixed into this beautiful red. No, it's not red. Yellow. That's a yellow color, and we used Golden's, which is kind of a spicy brown mustard. There's no particular type of mustard that you have to use. You could just use the plain yellow French's mustard.
Depends on what you like for taste.
Depends what you like for taste.
Spicy horseradish.
Anyways, well, thank you for joining us for this edition of How to Make Mustard Dressing. And who's our cook who's busy doing other activities. Thank you, Sandra. Bye-bye.